389 Gaming.
Hey guys, it's Guy389 here, and welcome back to, what do we call this again? Minecraft in the Sky? So we are up here above the clouds, starting off a little bit differently up in our little observatory. I don't remember if I actually showed you guys this. Well, I haven't. I actually made a video showing it, and I made a video showing me building more of it. However, I ended up, not talking all that much, and all in all, it just was not a very high quality video, to put it that way. It wasn't that fun to watch, and yeah, I just sort of decided to scrap it, and I'll just make a new one. I'll just, do this over again and show you guys what I built, and we'll do a little bit of building and try to get some of the actual Sky City aspects going in this Minecraft playthrough, because that was the original intention, was to show you guys or to build a little, ow, I hurt myself, to build a little city in the sky. I'm gonna turn, nah, I won't turn fly on, there's no point. I haven't finished the ladders in here, so I did have to fly to get up there, but and I am going to turn clouds off, regardless of whether you guys like clouds or not. I'm also going to turn brightness up. I forgot that I have not done that since I updated. And if we end up in the dark somewhere, you guys won't be able to see anything. So yeah, this is the more or less finished product. I have to add those little sections on to the other side as well, but this is more or less the finished product in terms of what this tower hub thingy in the middle of my, or well, it's not in the middle right now, it's in the periphery right now, but it will be the middle of the actual Sky City. So all of this work here, and I said in the end of the episode that I scrapped that, all of this looks kind of small and meaningless when you're all the way up there. But, all of this will in time actually be quite small and meaningless once I'm done building what I want to build up there. So we're actually going to get started with that now. And I have a plan for the lighting system. It may not pan out. It may be completely terrible. But we will see. Now I've made a lot of spruce wood. And we're actually going to make a little bit more. Because, you can never have enough spruce wood. Or you can never have too much spruce wood. Is what I was trying to say. And the little growy thingy, what do we call this? The tree farm is actually coming along really well. I am very satisfied with it thus far. There we go. Now we have a ton of that. We're also going to need a ton of these. I made up a lot of those in a previous episode when I started putting together these things. We'll just call them these things. The fences. Are clay farms possible? No, not really. It's actually kind of unfortunate because clay is useful. Brick is great. And unfortunately, there is no easy way to get loads and loads of clay. Alright, so now let's make ourselves some of these. See how many we can actually end up with. believe we are already at 60. And there we go, 64. So 2 times 64 of those. And let's get a couple more of these going. Well, we can put one more in there. There we go. Now we have, hopefully, the makings of a decent bridge up there. I'm trying to think as to whether or not there's anything else I want to put into it. Maybe some stone brick. We want to have some stone brick going. So before I go up there and start building roads outwards and showing you guys what I intend for the Sky City, well, I'll do it one arm at a time. I'm going to have an arm going out in all 3 directions, that way, and that way. And I'll have something else going out this way. Not entirely sure what I want to do with that yet, but we will see in time. But I want to show you guys what I've been up to with these subsections here. You could probably see a little bit of it there. Yeah, you can see the things going. I don't have them on this side yet. I haven't gone around and made that section yet. Oh, wait, there's one more thing I want to take. And this is why I want this hub up and running soon, because running back and forth is a pain in the butt. But I want to have a bucket of water. And I probably do not have one. Oh, there we go. Got a bucket. That is all we need. Bucket. And water. Now we should be good to go. Hopefully. And that's because I'm going to do the building more or less vanilla style instead of flying. I did do a lot of flying to build this because it took forever if I tried to do it, manually. And you guys would not get regular videos that way. So I've got some iron and gold moved up here. I've got most of my stone moved up here. Sorry, got the sniffles. Got some stone moved up there. I hope these two have exhausted their charcoal supply so that I can put new charcoal in them. I think everything is done. These were cooking up charcoal. Oops, sorry. This is cooking up iron, and this cooks up cobble. So yeah, they have exhausted them. I got plenty of coal. Ah, ow. Hurt myself. Got the glass creator, got the nether brick creator. And there we go, charcoal. Gee, I ended up not preparing properly. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I have enough charcoal for the important things. Alright, so these two I can replace with charcoal. Now we are completely sort of infinite self-sufficient in that everything is being processed with charcoal. Except you and you. Well, we have enough coal for now, so we're not in any danger of running out of coal or anything. It's just I prefer to use charcoal. And you can make coal blocks out of coal. And coal blocks, well, they might look cool. They might be useful for building at some point or another. To have a darker block that isn't obsidian. Because obsidian is a little harder to obtain. Alright, so this side is the way we want to go. Actually, let's have... Yeah, I think that would look right. If we do this... Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Now let's try this. I want to have this a little bit wider. Like the whole road is going to be wider, like in terms of like the entire length there. Mainly because it looks cooler with a broad road rather than just like a tiny short one. Alright, so that was a little bit inconvenient. That was not how I had intended this to be. Alright, so we are going to have to do this the difficult way. Ugh, of course it has to place the blocks in the exact wrong spot, like the exact opposite of where I want them. Alright, I'm going to go down and get that real quick. Now, this is the boon of using a little water elevator trick thing here, is that you can... Right, that is where I want it. No! Unfortunately, it is very difficult. So you want to try to get it at an edge where you can use... Come on. Climb a little bit. Where you can use these corners here so that you can keep breathing on your way up. Because sometimes it takes a little while to get up and you might drown on the way up. There we go. Now we got back up. Now obviously we have to do that on the other side as well. I'm actually going to put it in this corner here. It's a little safer that way. There we go. Now we will get rid of those eventually. But in theory, this should be fine. Now we want it at the top of that, but we want it to be at exactly a block height. Now the purpose of this will be to place torches. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the other side, there we go. Now, if I've done this correct, and I'm not entirely sure if the light glitch still works, this should provide light through the wood. Alright, now let's turn brightness down a little bit so that we can check and see if it actually worked. It does not appear to have worked. So let's see. Place a light there. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work. Alright. That means we will have to do something different. Now, I don't think you can place them. Right. Well, let's do this then. And we'll do the exact same thing, but on this side. That actually might look better that way anyways, so it's not a complete loss. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be 4. It's kind of hard because I can't see the line even. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Yeah, it's correct. Let's get these torches as well. Question, how the hell how did it even get down there? That isn't, I don't even think that's possible. It managed to somehow place itself beneath a block, even though, you know, it needs to have a block to place it on. No idea how it did that. Now, this trick should allow us to add lighting. Alright, that should also keep this lit, doesn't it? Or does it not? Nope. How is it blocking light? That's the question. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to have to redo this completely and think of a completely different strategy for making this look neat. Not entirely sure what I'll use, but we'll work something else out. I could use like lava for lighting. I've considered doing that. The problem is getting enough lava up here to make that even remotely feasible. Now I could also do redstone lamps. However, considering I want to build this out more or less ad infinitum that way, it will... Oh crap. Now it's going and kicking me out of the game, isn't it? Come on. It was probably... Oh, okay. Can't resolve host name. Alright, well, we'll have to look into that. I guess the entire server crashed.